Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So Foodie decided to take some quotes and reply to them, because of her haters. So she decided to comment on a lot of things that people have been saying, such as, and I quote, "She will never go to Kuwait." And she responds, "This didn't age well, ... Okay, I know there was a lot of people saying she'll probably never go to Kuwait because she is not the type of person that likes to go outside or go to new places or leave her area. She has a lot of anxiety, a lot of agoraphobia, etc., etc., etc. So some people thought she would never make it to Kuwait. I did say, hey, she probably is gonna make it, because one thing about Foodie Beauty that I know is if it's for a guy or if it's for food, she will travel. She will do whatever it takes. Next, she says, and I quote, "Salah is a scammer and will leave her at the airport." I think these should be separated. She responds, "Oh yeah?" Of course, with a few dots trailing. And I'm thinking, is Salah a scammer? In many ways, he seems like one. I could even say I do believe in some ways he's scamming. But then again, if I believe Salah is a scammer, I also believe that Foodie Beauty is scamming as well. Because what is scamming? Salah wants to come to Canada. He wants that quote-unquote green card, that permanent residency. He wants to be here. But then Foodie Beauty also wants a man, and she will do whatever it takes to get said man. So who's really scamming who, or who are they both scamming each other? Anyways, he did meet her at the airport. He did pick her up. A lot of people did say that he was never going to show up at the airport, but it seems this is not his first rodeo. Based on what Allah Shabib has said to us, this is not his first time. This is not his first, pony show, if you want to call it that. So there's a lot that we've learned literally in the last 24 hours that we didn't know about, especially with the red room and the picture of Salah with a lady in bed. All right, third thing. And I quote, "Salah is just using her to come to Canada." And she responds, "We aren't coming to Canada." Foodie, you know that if your man could make it to Canada tomorrow, he'll be here. If he could make it to Canada next month or next year, he would be coming to Canada, because it just makes more practical sense for him to be able to establish a life in Canada if he could, because he wants to. Canada is a good place to live. It's stable. You don't have that fear of somebody one day just coming to your home and just taking whatever they want, because in some countries that actually does happen. Somebody can just show up that might, have a lot of authority in said country and take whatever you have, and there is literally nothing you can do about it. Fourth, she can't bring Salah to Canada. She responds, "But you just said he is using me to come to Canada. Can you bring Salah to Canada?" A lot of people are saying that, hey, she hasn't gotten her taxes done. Getting your taxes done is integral if you want to sponsor somebody. Plus, her bankruptcy is also a hindrance. Plus, there is the money factor, right? Because we are hearing that Foodie Beauty is funding Salah, and that is why she's giving up the luxury villa. She gave up Sam today, because yes, today is February the 13th, 2023, which is a sad moment all in itself. Next, karma will get her for leaving the cats. She responds, "Yeah, more good karma. Karma for doing the right thing." Is it the right thing? A lot of people agree, yes, it's the right thing, because at the luxury villa, they were being fed temptations. At the luxury villa, they weren't being combed. At the luxury villa, they weren't being taken to the vet. At the luxury villa, they were tolerated, not cared for. So I understand that some people will say the right thing for her to have done was to send Sam today to her mom's friend's place, because at least the cat will be combed, taken to the vet, cared for, fed properly, have good clean water, and attended to, because Pete's was doing the minimal that he could do for those cats. I would not want to put treats on a dirty carpet for a cat to eat and not have proper clean water. There's a lot of things I would do that I'm seeing, or I saw that Pete's was not doing. And I'm just being honest. Next, and I quote, "Foodie Beauty is mad because Salah used to be with thin women." Okay, we saw his Instagram. I'm gonna have to pull that up. Once I get the footage, that is, because I do recall several thin, attractive women on his Instagram, and then all of a sudden, once it was found out, it disappeared. She responds, but he married a cute fatty. So, okay. We're still not sure whether or not they are married, but hey, whatever she feels like, whatever she thinks is good for her. Next, and I quote, she didn't love her pets. She says, blah, 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 I put in 18 years. Well, yeah, I guess you put in 18 years for BBJ, and I guess she did get Sam as a kitten. But then again, your pets shouldn't be expendable. Your pets shouldn't be options, because my pets aren't options. My pets, I should say, in plural, are family members. That's how I treat them, as family members. I'm going to consider my pets whenever I have to move somewhere. I'm going to consider my pets whenever I have major life decisions, because they're my family members and I want to take care of them. I want them with me, and it would hurt me too much for me to give them up. So they are an indeed intricate part of my life, and I don't think I could go on without them, is what I say. And we got some comments here. Crispy Bun saying they can stay mad. Salah picked his cute chubby wife. Doesn't matter who was in the past, he found. And we got two crowns, I guess the Queen Beezer. Can we even say Beezer anymore since Sam's gone? Sam's the original Beezer. Tiffany Mendoza says, do what makes you happy. Haters will be happy. Haters will never be happy no matter what you do. So proud of you and happy for you. Just Me says, I think you all are wrong. She's being an adult and keeping them in Canada at a safe place instead of carting them to another country. Okay, I can see that. Crispy Bun says the picture of Kuwait was Photoshop with a skull. I guess she is, okay. Hatter House is saying facts. Southern Mountain Girl, just follow your heart and who cares what anyone else says. I'm getting a feeling that this is highly curated comments here. Mayo Mai says you'll be seeing a screenshot of this in a matter of time when your world starts to crumble around you. Just a heads up, your clapbacks don't age well, okay? Matt Simmer 95 says, imagine putting almost 20 years of care into a pet just to abandon them in their last days for a man you've known for less than a year. When you adopt a pet, you are making a commitment to them to care for them and love them until they are no longer around for whatever reason. Yes, circumstances can change and get in the way, but at the end of the day, even if it wasn't Salah, your reckless selfishness is the reason you can no longer honor your commitments to Sam and BBJ. There's so much truth that this is ringing a lot of truth. Miyomai responds, according to our logic, I only have to keep my dog for another 3 years. What a relief that is. Yikes. Shouldn't be thinking of your pets as property, even though the law thinks of them as property. I think of them as family members. Anyways, we shall see in the next couple of months how excuse me, we shall see in the next couple of months how all of this ages for her, because it could go a multitude of ways. A lot of people are saying, hey, karma is going to come around for her. However, that karma will be displayed, we shall see. Or maybe she'll have a happy ending. Maybe Sam is actually getting a better and happier ending than what he could have with Foodie Beauty. We shall see. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. Leave me a comment what you think about this entire situation. Was it the best thing to give away Sam, or was it the worst thing? Do you think karma is going to come for her, aka the golden rule? Do you think her and Salah is going to last? What do you think about the whole photo of Salah in bed with a woman? What do you think about the entirety of the situation? Will she make it back to Kuwait? Because it seems Al Shabib is ramping up whatever he is doing, which really lends a lot of credibility to when he says that, hey, I know a lot about Salah and this is what I know. He showed the pictures when he kept on talking about him being with different women. Now he's talking about how a lot of embassies have pretty much blackballed Salah from doing anything at their embassy. So we shall see how this translates with Canada. Maybe Canada is his last resort. I have no idea, but we shall talk about it. Anyways, I'm out. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave me a comment. Make sure your notification bell is on. Peace.